In the hope of becoming rich, the poor agreed to have their bodies reduced to nanometer size. The amount of waste produced by a billion nano-sized people in a year was insignificant compared to what a single normal-sized person generated in a single day. Because their bodies had been shrunk thousands of times, they could survive on just a compressed biscuit for decades, and even needed a single bottle of 1982 Chateau oil to be shipped in. The value of money also underwent a transformation. A single coin in the nano world was worth a billion, and buying a luxurious mansion cost only a few cents. A low-income couple was excited to discover this reality, and the next day they went to the company to apply for the process. To perform the transformation, it was necessary to remove all of his teeth, because after shrinking, the teeth could explode his head. In addition, all of his body hair had to be shaved. With everything ready, the candidates were taken in a group into a warehouse. After the procedure, the man finally became a nano person. He quickly checked to see if he had lost any part of his body, and when he confirmed that everything was okay, he called his wife. To his surprise, she, overcome by fear, gave up participating. Angry, he confronted her and the two ended up signing a divorce agreement. His plans for wealth completely fell apart and he had to move to a simple apartment. He thought that in the world, Nano would have a peaceful and prosperous life, but he ended up realizing that the routine there was as boring as the real world. Trying to overcome what he considered a betrayal, he met a new woman and decided to start over. However, during the meeting, he heard a commotion in the building next door. Overcome with rage, he went out onto the balcony and shouted swear words, which ruined the atmosphere and drove the woman away. Once again plunged into despair, he decided to go up to the top floor where a party was taking place. On the way, he met an old friend who told him that he had gone to the land of the small with the dream of becoming rich, and that if even that was not possible, all he could do was keep shrinking. This sentence hit the mountain's heart, and he tried to numb himself with alcohol, drinking 2 bottles of 1982 Chat Lafitte. While he was drunk, he thought he could see the silhouette of his ex-wife. Only the next day, when the cleaning staff arrived to collect the trash, he realized that he had slept on the floor. It was then that a doubt arose in his mind.